Good morning, dear students. I welcome you in first virtual class of academic year 2020. I start with the science subject, and I'm going to start with chapter number 2. Is matter around us pure? Okay, you already studied about matter in chapter number 1. What do you mean by matter? What is the definition? The definition of matter is anything that occupy space and that have a mass and which we can felt by any of our senses that can called as a matter. Okay, जिसको हम महसूस कर सके by using any senses, by touching or by smelling. Okay, that we called as a matter which occupy space and possess volume also. Okay, now spatially matter is classified in two major class. First is physical classification and second one is the chemical classification. In first chapter you already go through the physical classification. Okay, you learn about the physical classification in first chapter. In physical classification it is subdivided into solid, liquid and gases. Solid means copper, iron, etc. Liquid means water, petrol, kerosene, etc. And gases means hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen, etc. Okay, these are the three main physical state of any matter. You already studied this portion. Okay, now we are going to concentrate on chemical classification. In chemical classification, the two major subclasses are pure substance and mixtures. Pure substance again classified into two parts, compound elements. Compound and elements. So what do you mean by element? The element is any substance which is made up of one and only one type of atom. And on the other hand, compound is also a pure substance which is made up by two or more types of atom, but their chemical ratio is fixed. For example, H2O. In H2O, hydrogen is to oxygen is 1:8 ratio, and that is fixed. Okay, we will see about the compound and elements later. Our main topic is pure substance and mixture in this chapter. Okay, element again subdivided in metal, non-metal and metalloids. Metalloids means they are semi-metal. Metalloids have some property of metal and some property of non-metal. Okay, that's why they are called a metalloids, a combination of metal and non-metal. I have mentioned here some metals, zinc, copper, iron, aluminium, etc. are the metals, and non-metals are chlorine, hydrogen, anything you can take as a nitrogen, etc. we called as a are the examples of non-metal, and metalloids are having the some property of metal, some property of non-metal, and examples are boron, silicon, etc. Okay, now go through that side. The sub part of the chemical classification is a mixture. Mixture is again classified in two another steps. They are, the one is homogeneous mixture and the heterogeneous mixture. Okay, now I will start with the pure substance, then I will go to a mixtures, a type of mixture, and I will show some activity, and I will show the properties of homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture. Okay, so that we will see later. So first of all you have to write down this classification. Okay, now come to the main topic. First main topic, pure substance. Okay, in day-to-day life we consume so many things. We consume milk, ghee, oil, juice, whatever. While purchasing anything else, we check the purity. Okay, either if it is a jewelry or any eatable item, we check purity. What do you mean by purity or pure? Pure means nothing mixed, anything inside. Okay, so here pure substance. a substance which is made up of one and only one kind of atom or molecule is called pure substance. It is not mixed with any other else. One and only one type of or kind of the substance which is made up of only one kind of particles, those particles may be atoms or molecule, is called a pure substance. Okay, and on the basis of the nature of the constituent particle, okay, on the basis of the nature of constituent particle, pure substance are divided into two main parts, elements and compound. So what do you mean by element? Element, it is a pure substance. Both are pure substance. Element also pure substance and compound is also a pure substance. Then what is the difference? So element is a pure substance which is made up of only one kind of atom. It is made up of only one kind of atom. For example, hydrogen, iron, sulfur, nitrogen, etc. And on the other hand, compound, it is also a pure substance, but it is made up of two or more types of element. But they are chemically fixed in proportion. What do you mean by that? For example, I have taken one example. So it is easy for you to understand what is a fixed proportion. For example, water. Water, its chemical formula is H2O. So two molecule of hydrogen combined with one molecule of oxygen. So hydrogen and oxygen are the atoms which combine together to make a water. But what are their proportion, their ratio? The ratio is fixed. It is 1:8. H is to O, means hydrogen is to oxygen, is proportion is 1:8 by mass. So if you take any if you take water from any place, either from America or Australia or from India, it is from sea water, any water you can take, by mass their fixed proportion of hydrogen is to oxygen is always 1:8. Therefore I have written here, they are chemically combined and in a fixed proportion. They are chemically combined in fixed proportion. I hope it is clear to you, right? So what do you mean by element? Element is again a pure substance, but it is made up of just one kind of atom. And on other hand, compounds again are a pure substance, but they are made up of two or more types of elements, but they are chemically combined in a fixed proportion. Is it clear? Okay, now we will move to the mixture. Now we will learn about the mixtures. What do you mean by mixture, or what is the definition of mixture? A mixture is a substance which consists of two or more pure elements or compounds which are not chemically combined, but they are physically mixed in any proportion. Actually, what it means? I am just giving you a simple example of salt water. Okay, salt water, if we take a salt, add some water and thoroughly mixed, the salt combine with water thoroughly, and if we do the evaporation method to separate the salt, we can do. Okay, but again, by getting that salt, can we separate Na and Cl? I hope you know that salt is a combination of sodium and chloride. It is NaCl, sodium chloride. Okay. So after the evaporation, we can remove water and get salt. But is it possible to again separate Na and Cl? No, it is not separated. Therefore, here it is given that a mixture is a substance which consists of two or more pure elements or compound which are not chemically combined but physically mixed in any proportion. And depending on the nature of component which are involved in mixture, we can divide a mixture in a two main categories: homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture. What do you mean by homogeneous? Homo means same. Hetero means different. Okay, so homogeneous means a mixture is said to be homogeneous if the component of the mixture are uniformly mixed. Uniformly means thoroughly mixed. We can't see the separate molecules or atoms. Okay, that are called a homogeneous mixture. We can't see the boundaries. For example, I have made here the mixture of sugar solution. If you see, can you see the boundaries? No. Okay, you can't see the boundaries as it is mixed thoroughly. You can do this at your home. You can make a salt solution or a sugar solution. You can take a sip of first till last. The taste is same. It means it is uniformly mixed. ऐसा नहीं है कि हमने पहले टेस्ट किया तो ज़्यादा शुगर आती है, लास्ट में टेस्ट किया तो कम शुगर मीन्स स्वीट लगता है. Is it like this? It means it is mixed thoroughly. Okay, now on the other hand, heterogeneous mixture, it is a mixture of a component which are not thoroughly mixed and we can see the boundaries of the separation. If you see here, I have made a mixture of oil and water. The upper level you see, which is slightly yellowish in color, is oil, and at the bottom there is a water. If I mix thoroughly again, okay, in front of you, I thoroughly mixed it and leave it for a few seconds. Again, we can easily see the separate layer of oil and water. So, irrespective of stirring time, कितना भी आप उसको stir करो, thoroughly stir करो, after few minutes or second, again it will separate. So such mixture which can separate, which can we see the boundaries which are visible, okay, they are not in a one phase. They are called a heterogeneous mixture. I hope it is clear the difference between homogeneous and heterogeneous mixture. This is a homogeneous mixture. This is a heterogeneous mixture. This one is having a one phase. Thoroughly mixed, no visible boundaries. This is not thoroughly mixed. You can see the boundaries of the separation between the oil and water. Okay, like this we can take any example to show the difference between the homogeneous and heterogeneous mixture. Now I have written the definition and example also. You can note down all these things and try to prepare a heterogeneous mixture and homogeneous mixture at your home, right? Okay, now we will go to the activities 2.1 and 2.2. As activities are already given on YouTube, I will share the link of that and try to understand about the difference between the homogeneous and heterogeneous mixture. Thank you for the listening. We will meet in the next virtual class. Have a good day.